Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the process of transcription or the biosynthesis of RNA. So let's we start the transcription. Transcription is classified into three steps, that is initiation, elongation and termination. Initiation, elongation and termination. So, what are the steps are carried out into the initiation? Initiation. Initiation means it is the beginning or start of transcription. It is a double-stranded DNA. Into this double-stranded DNA, the specific types of the double-stranded DNA get converts into the single-stranded one. Before that, the double-stranded DNA they have to requirement of binding of RNA polymerase. The important enzyme responsible for the binding, responsible for the conversion of double-stranded DNA into the single-stranded RNA. This is a RNA polymerase. So, for the binding of RNA polymerase, there is a specific factor. They play important role. Without this factor, the specific RNA polymerase is unable to bind to the specific promoter region. So, because of this, the specific type it is a minus 35 to minus 10 region, and minus 35 to minus 10 region, it is a specific fragment or specific region of the DNA. It is known as a promoter region, and this promoter region they have the specific types of the factor. They will be responsible for the binding of RNA polymerase to the double-stranded DNA, that is a sigma factor. A specific factor responsible for the binding of RNA polymerase to the double-stranded DNA. It is a double-stranded DNA and it is a factor. Then minus 10 to minus 35 region. Into that minus 10 to minus 35 region, there are the specific types of the 5 subunits 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is a sigma factor, and this sigma factor they will be responsible to the binding for minus 10 to minus 35 region, and this region is known as a promoter region. After that, when the specific types of the sigma factor bind to the promoter region, it is a 5 prime, 3 prime, 3 prime, 5 prime. Okay, then the specific types of the they are the factor, that is the sigma factor, they will be bind to the double-stranded DNA, and this double-stranded DNA get converts into the RNA. Then after the binding of sigma factor it is they can play important role into the binding of RNA polymerase to the double-stranded DNA, and after the binding of sigma factor, there it is a binding of RNA polymerase to the double-stranded DNA. It is like this. It is a RNA polymerase, and this specific also the specific RNA polymerase they have the two terminals to that. Also there it is sigma factor. Then for that alpha CTD. It is a C-terminal domain. Alpha NTD. It is an N-terminal domain. To that, it is a RNA polymerase. Sorry. It is a RNA polymerase enzyme responsible for the conversion of double-stranded DNA into the single-stranded RNA. It is a sigma factor RNA polymerase that consists the alpha terminal, alpha entity, that is the alpha N-terminal domain, and alpha C-terminal domain. It is a RNA polymerase enzyme. They will be responsible, and it is also sigma factor initially binded to the specific double-stranded DNA, and they will be that converts into the single-stranded DNA. And these specific RNA, specific DNA, they can form after the binding of sigma factor. They will be formed. It is a closed complex, and this they will be converts from the closed complex to open complex. And the specific types of the double-stranded DNA, these are the specific nucleotides binded to this. Then the specific RNA polymerase, and this RNA polymerase, they can synthesize the single-stranded RNA. It is nascent RNA. It is a double-stranded DNA. It is a open complex. It is a RNA polymerase. This double-stranded DNA, and it is a complementary strand. It is also 5' to 3'. It is also 5', 3'. So the specific synthesis of the DNA is into this direction, 5' to 3'. But complementary strand is 3' to 5', and the specific end of this RNA, that is a 5' one. This 5' to 3'. The synthesis of the RNA or biosynthesis of RNA, it is carried out into the 5' to 3' direction. It is a 3' hydroxyl end, and here the 1 by 1 nucleotides will be added on it. Then it is the specific after the formation of closed complex to open complex, that is the next one step, that is elongation. Binding of RNA polymerase up to the synthesis of and up to the synthesis of the first nucleotide, that is initiation, and the enlargement of the strand, that is elongation. And next one, that is termination. Termination are of two types. One, that is a row dependent and row independent termination. Row dependent and row independent termination. What is this row? Row, it is a protein. They will be responsible for the termination. The specific protein responsible for, in case of the replication process, the specific protein responsible for the termination of replication, that is a TUS protein, and the specific protein responsible for the termination of transcription, that is a row protein. So these are the two types, row dependent and row independent. The specific, it is a double-stranded DNA. It is a RNA polymerase. Then the synthesis of the new strand, that is a new RNA strand or nascent RNA, 5' end. Then when at the point of termination, then the termination sequence is there. When the termination sequence is come at the near to the RNA polymerase, they will be stop the RNA polymerase, and the specific nascent RNA, they can form the hairpin loop-like structure like this. They can form hairpin loop-like structure, and here near about number of adenine and uracil residues. Here the GC bonding, compact bonding is there, and here the adenine and uracil residues. Adenine and uracil is the weakest bonding out of all bonds present in case of the are nucleotides and ribonucleotides. The adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine, and adenine uracil. Into that, the weakest bonding is that is the adenine and uracil. These weak bonds are dispersed, and the GC compact bonds, they will be compactly form the bonding in between the adjacent nucleotides, and they can create the pressure at the where the specific types of the nascent RNA strand will be attached, and they will be pull the specific RNA, and they will be separated out like this here. The specific double strands of DNA, they will be separated out, and the nascent RNA, they will be separated out. It is a 5 prime to 3 prime, and the specific termination will be termination of the transcription will be completed by the row independent pattern. Row, this is an row independent, but in case of the row dependent, the specific types of the double stranded DNA, then also RNA polymerase, here a nascent RNA, and then the specific types of the protein. After the completion of elongation process of transcription, the specific row protein, it is a row protein, they will be bind to the specific termination sequence like this. And this row protein, and they have to use the energy as a ATP. They will be bind to the specific region